The water bottle is the first part of that water kit. I like to use a single-walled stainless steel. Mine that I choose is a 40 ounce. You could probably get away with the 32 ounce. I just prefer the 40 ounce, a little bit larger, a little bit more capacity. And that fits inside a wax canvas water bottle carrier. This particular one has an adjustable strap. It's got a drawstring on it. What I like about this one is that it's sized to also hold a nesting cup, plus my preference of the 40 ounce bottle. And then once that's cinched inside there, I can take the lid off and get a drink. Don't know why I felt the need to demonstrate drinking water to you. I can take it off and get a drink without taking it out of the carrier. So I prefer this. After the water bottle in the carrier, I like to have a bush pot. And of course I can boil water in this single-walled stainless steel water bottle, but I can also boil water in my bush pot, and I can also use that for cooking food. I like to have a bush pot that has a lid so that when I am boiling water, it'll boil faster. And then of course having some sort of handle so that you can hang it over the fire when you're cooking or boiling water is really handy as well. And some sort of eating utensil. And the last part, I have it here in the food and water kit, but it's more useful than just that. It's actually, if I had to categorize it, I would put it in almost every kit, right? This is the GP cloth, or general purpose cloth. This is the cloth of many uses. This is just a 5x5 cotton canvas square, but I have used this for anything from gathering firewood. I've used this for bundling up firewood and getting it back to camp. I've used it for a towel. I've used it for a sunshade. I've used it as kind of like a bandana, as a cotton pre-filter for water. I've used it on the outside of a teepee smoker to smoke and preserve meat. As far as first aid, it can be used for splinting, it could be used for bandaging. It's a fairly effective signal because you have that color contrast and movement. A lot of different things you can use it for, so a GP cloth should be in your kit. The next couple of kits, I like to think of those as preventative. These are resources that I'm putting in my kit that may prevent the emergency situation from happening altogether. The first one being my first aid kit. If I have some sort of injury that I can take care of and get out of the forest or get out of the wilderness and get back home or get to the hospital, then I want to be able to do that. Preventing myself from staying out in the wilderness when I really wasn't prepared to. The second preventative is my nav kit. Another reason that people end up in emergency situations is they get lost. So that's where my land navigation kit comes in play. This is another preventative.